Let's get right into the questions. This is my very first Q&A. I never done a Q&A in the past. This is my very first Q&A, and this is going to be the first one on my channel, because I mean, once again, I never done a Q&A in the past, and I thought I'd let you guys ask some questions. Not because the old Q&A got deleted by me, but just because this is my first Q&A. So, I mean, let's just get right into the questions. The first one comes from the Shadow God. The first question is, why are you such a faggot? Now, the best way I can answer that is by asking you to whip your dick out, but I don't know your age, and so I can't really judge. If you're underage, if you're under 18, don't do it. But if you're over 18, I'll show you. Like, whip your dick out and I'll show you, all right? All right? I'll show you why I'm such a faggot. Trust me, you'll become a faggot too. And the second question is, why are you so dank? And the best way I can answer this one, once again, is because I'd be doing the, you know what I mean? The 420 blaze it. I mean, there really is no other way of becoming so dank, if you will. And the third question is, are you good at COD? Now, if you're a long-time subscriber, like let's say 2014-ish, you might have seen my Call of Duty sniper montage. So I mean, if that answers your question, I'm pretty good at COD, you know what I mean? But the video got taken down because of a copywritten song within it, so I mean, you probably won't find it anymore. But let's just move into the next question. Nice little voice crack there. And this one's coming from Jade24. I don't know if you're related to Oliver, age 24, but we'll just leave that for another day. But he asks, how do you make me laugh out loud? I mean, I really can't without it being rape, because I mean, in order to make you laugh, I'd need to grab your mouth and like move it up and down, like your jaw, and like punch you in the chest to make the air come out of your mouth, so it like makes a like every time, you know what I mean, and like the chin moves, so it looks like you're laughing. I mean, that's the only way I know how to make someone laugh, but I mean, that would be considered rape by most people. So let's just go ahead and move on to the next question, which comes from Chimichanga Crocodile, and he asks, is your dick out for Harambe? Now, let me answer your question with another question. Did Bush do 9/11? Okay, this might be too early because 9/11 was yesterday. But next question. Adventure Arts asks, insert question to fill empty hole of my life by fulfilling my need to be in a video. Well, guess what? You're not getting your need to be in a video. Next question comes from Duncan08, and he asks, how long does it usually take you to make a video? Okay, this is probably the only normal question in this set, but it really depends on the video. About like half an hour to edit and about another hour for it to render, and then I upload the 6-minute footage. But let's say like my more complex videos, for example, the ones how to be and then said person, right? Those took me about an hour or two to record, and then about an hour once again to render. And so that's about like a total of 3 hours. If I'm doing a playthrough, there's no editing at all usually, so those take me about however long I played the game, and I just split it up into like 10-minute sections and I upload that. So those take me like 5 minutes to make, but it takes about an hour for it to render. So no less than an hour, but I hadn't had a video take over, let's say, 6 hours, 5-6 hours, right? The next question comes from Velika or Velicia, probably not Velicia, gameplays and more. And he asks, how much pussy do you get a day? I mean, at least I try to aim for 4, but you know, some days I get 3, 2, you know, but I try to get at least 4 pussy a day. I hope that answers your question. And moving on to the next question from Torm Demoniacs. He says, I hope you aren't going to delete this video too, you fucking cunt. Don't include this comment. It isn't a question. Very well. Void CSGO asks, what if Rick Harrison lost his pawn shop? Well, let me ask you this. What if ISIS was funded by Clinton? Oh, wait, that actually happened, rip. It would basically become this election a complete disaster, you know. Shit. That's my honest answer. Next question. Sam Figueroa asks, where the hoes at? They're at my school. And trust me, there's a lot of them. By the way, I'm 43, so being in high school is kind of difficult as a 43-year-old. You know, you get bullied a lot. Next question. Pat Got Vlogs says, have you played Dota 2? And the answer to that is no. I played League of Legends, and I hated it. I hate MOBAs. Next question. From has subscribed to the channel. His question is, will you answer my question? No. Next question. Zoltar Crawdon. You shot Harambe. Who's Harambe? I think he means Harambe. You shot Harambe, didn't you, you fucking piece of shit? I hope you die in a vat of wax made from Harambe's fat. Oh, I will then buy this wax and make it into a candle. So I ask you, what is your favorite film? That's a really explosive intro to your question.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Let me just answer your question. My favorite film is Pirates. Not Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates. Next question. Shunito asks, has your butthole been stretched by a bunch of refugees? No. I don't live in Turkey. Thick a Faboy asks, BBC? I prefer Vice News. Next question. Keenan Doyle asks, are you going to do more prank calls on scammers? Probably. Next question. PlayStation Guy asks, did you ever try the McChicken challenge? I mean, shit, who hasn't at this point? You know what I mean? Next question. Goodbye asks, how much pussy have you slain in your short, pathetic lifetime? Okay, so if we do some hard math, you know, so we get out our calculator. Now, I said I try to get 4, but I get like an average of 2 to 3 pussies a day. So let's just say I get 3 pussies a day, right? So 3 times 365, that's 1,095 pussies a year, right? Now, I've been alive for 43 years, so that means I've gotten 47,085 pussies. So I hope that answers your question. Next question. Patrick Sebers asks, what if I don't want to ask a question but want to know if you're a hoe or not? Well, that's still asking a question, but if you want to know if I'm a hoe or not, then refer back to the question about if my dick is out for Harambe. Next question is from Nifter, and he asks, why is your videos in so high quality? Let me answer your question with another question yet again. Why are your videos so nifty? Next question. Panda Man has, it seems like 4 questions. Number 1, do you like to put applesauce between your toes? No, I prefer peanut butter because I'm allergic to peanuts, and so I'm just basically trying to kill myself.
Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Save me. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up.
Do you know of the Muffin Man? The answer to that is no. Number 3 is, what's your favorite flavor of bleach? Doesn't have to be Clorox. Well, I really enjoy Great Value bleach because, you know, it's cheap and it always has that little twang to it, you know, like the little, you know what I'm saying? You know, the little, it has that little in it, you know, and it's really cheap. That's why I prefer Great Value over all other brands of bleach. And number 4, which is his final question, says, will you do more raids? It doesn't have to be Twitch. I didn't do raids, I just recorded raids. So potentially, I don't know, I'll try, you know. Next question. Fade External asks, do you eat anus? I mean, shit, you got me, you know what I mean? You know, excuse me, I just had to eat some anus. Next question. Pinoy Baleo asks, why are the alphabets in the order that they are? Is it because it's a song? See, my opinion on this is, I think it's because you play your violin scales so shittily. Let's just have a little demonstration here. That was a great one. Let's give him a round of applause. Next question. The Blue Snake asks, how often do you fap to wild midget porn? Well, I mean, let's just go into my browser history. I mean, shit. I mean, it can't be too much. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. Someone must have been using my computer. Shit. Next question. Sean Thomas asks, are you a cunt? Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know what language that is. We'll just move on to the next question because reasons. Andy Flood asks, why haven't you hung yourself yet? And that is because I am overweight and all the ropes keep snapping on me. So I can't effectively achieve that goal yet. Hope that answers your question. As we move on to the next one, this one is from Gugurami. And he's asking, how many days does it take for the moon to make out with the earth? See, really... Next question. Bald Pedophile asks, how big is your dick / camel toe? Well, my camel dick is approximately 3 eons deep long at the same time. Hope that answers your question. Shock Games asks, why are you so queer? I believe I've answered that in a previous question like a few minutes ago. And he has a second question. P.S. Where the fuck is my quality herpes? Now, a lot of you have been asking me this question, and it seems like none of you have been listening to what I'm saying. Go to your primary care doctor and be like, hey, do I have herpes? And if he says yes, shit, you see, I fulfilled my part of the bargain. So yeah, I don't know, yeah, just do it. And now we come to our final question. It's from Stumps, and he asks, you know what, I'm not going to answer this question because I feel triggered. I'm going to go to my safe place, and I'm going to bleach myself. I hope you feel proud of what you've done. But anyways, guys, that brings us to the end of this Q&A, and holy shit, it is 17 minutes long. So I'll probably edit this down a little bit, but hey, that's a pretty spicy meme.